Dang, that's rough, son.
Yeah, it did not go well.
Oh man! All right, I gotta go back and listen to that.
Well, hey, we're about to go film a workout. Corn came up with it. I was wondering if y'all had any tips for me. You bear crawl a lap on the track, and then you do burpee broad jumps, and then you lunge a lap, and then you run a lap. You got any tips?
No, that sounds terrible.
You would normally be doing that with me, but since you're not here, I'll do it by myself.
You say you got to burpee broad jump a whole lap?
Yeah.
That sounds terrible. Well, I got a tip for you. Make Cornbread do that. Oh, he can't do that with you.
No, he's useless.
He's still a light limited duty.
Yeah. Did you know it's gotten worse, by the way? He strained his calf. He strained his calf.
Well, CB, we're going to have a talk about all this when I get back home, buddy.
Hey, I'm going to go ahead and tell you that squirrel hunt we went on, Sage is better than JR or Wendy ever thought about being.
Well, I guess we'll never know, huh? I guess we'll never know if that's true
we
or
know
not.
Because I've hunted with them and I've hunted with them.
Not in the same woods on the same day.
Yep.
Well, I'm going to tell you what, if that dog was that good, you're lucky I wasn't there because I'd have been buying that dog.
No, he said 30,000 wouldn't get that dog.
Well, we ain't even talking price at 30,000. Come on, man. Give me a break.
She was good. Sage. From a fella from up around Nashville.
Them jokers ain't got no squirrel dogs, man.
Yeah. Yep, that was good.
Those are deer hunters, man.
Oh no, that's all this guy does. He was headed. Where was he headed to, Corn?
He was going to the world hunt.
World hunt. You ever been
He
to
wasn't
that?
about to go there, man.
You ever been to the world hunt?
Well, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you. I told y'all my squirrel hunting story. That's all I wanted to tell.
Thank you, Chad. Thank you.
Well, I'm gonna get in here and eat a bite, I reckon. I'm just out here in sunny Southern California. It's about 70-something degrees out here, sun shining.
That's what it is here.
Palms blowing in the wind.
We ain't got nap.
Living that life, boy.
Well, enjoy yourself. Glad somebody can live that life.
This shows went well.
Just living that life, boys. Hey, y'all stay after it.
And Corn and Chili, everybody's just sitting over here on their phone while you're talking. They're not. It's basically the podcast basically isn't even happening right now.
The show's a disaster.
You guys need to tighten up, man. I've taught y'all how to host a dang podcast by now. I mean, come on, man.
Oh, you've killed it.
You done, Chili?
Yep.
Take it from here, boys. Love y'all.
Love you.
Love you, brother. Be careful.
All right.
Is everything running, Hunter?
I think it's back.
Good Lord.
It's back.
This is an absolute.
Now it's back.
This is absolute wreck.
I'm about to get with Jeff on this internet. This is the deal.
Which Jeff? Trump Jeff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Done them.
All right. Kick it over to the news. Good night.
In national news, I wanted to see y'all's opinion. We've I don't just want to do this to appease the people that love Donald Trump so much.
Yeah.
I mean, when we talk negatively about him, it does irritate a lot of people. And I don't just want to say this to appease people, but I am pretty happy about the talks of this. The House of Representatives just passed a framework, a budget resolution for President Trump's agenda, extending his tax cuts, and it's supposed to make restructure income tax and make tips completely untaxed, makes overtime completely untaxed. I mean, I'm for that.
I was thinking about this just earlier, yesterday or today. And
we should all just be tipped.
It's not. You think like, all right, let me give you a metaphor. Chili, you got back pain. I'm gonna take that back pain from you. That sounds good, don't it? I'm gonna take your whole spine out to get rid of your back pain.
What are you talking about?
What else is gonna come? Like, yeah, we're gonna take away the taxes, but then what else is gonna come in that's gonna be probably worse than what even the taxes were?
Nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a tax break.
Yeah, exactly. All these idiots out there thinking, oh yeah, Trump's gonna do away with the taxes. You just watch and see what else is gonna be to come if the taxes do.
Well,
go
I
away.
will say that everybody's wallet is doing better when Trump's in office. You know, I mean that's a fact.
It was the last time.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's why me and Corn voted for him.
Yeah.
Mine really improved when Biden was in.
I'm gonna vote for Trump again too.
I didn't
Third
have no money when Trump was president. Biden come in, and now all of a sudden I got all kind of money.
Fat Stacks McGee.
Yeah, thick.
It's true. Isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, on a paper chase.
There you go.
Oh my God.
And then Trump's in, cease.
Yeah, it stopped, slowed down.
Yeah, like turn the spigot off.
Well, something needed to be done with the way the overtime was taxed anyhow, because that would get ganked up, because it would put you into a higher tax bracket of like what your pay was if you got enough overtime to matter. If you're only working 2 or 3 hours overtime, shut up. You're not working overtime.
Yeah.
This is for the real people who's out there getting 10, 15, 20, 25 hours a week.
Yeah.
You're 3 and 4 hours a week. Like, you should give that money away anyway. Like, you don't even need that.
But I work overtime at Walmart sometimes. It'll be like 42, 43 hours a week because you go over when you have to stock.
Why are you doing it? Like, really?
It's my job.
The problem with taxes is that nobody can understand it.
Yeah.
Nobody knows.
The code is
like,
very confusing.
What is this thing? Like, how am I taxed? All these
What is this?
these different laws and levels, and this person can be, and you get child tax credits up to a certain dollar amount, then you don't get. And it's like,
yeah, you should scrap income tax entirely, but if you're not going to do that, at least simplify the whole code. Just really strip it down and simplify it. There was talk about a Doge tax credit. All the money that Elon Musk is saving, giving everybody like $5,000.
I've seen that. Yeah.
And, he floated out that idea. I mean, that would be.
So that's a legit idea. That wasn't.
Oh,
just some fake.
Trump and Elon were talking about doing that. I mean, that would be awesome, but I don't foresee that happening. And like you do, I mean, legitimately in 2016 to 2020, the economy was better. I mean, if you say it wasn't, like, you're just out of your mind. I mean, not everybody did good in those 4 years or whatever, but overall, as a rule, that was absolutely a better economy. And I mean, I hope that happens again. Like, why would you not want that to happen again? But there is some validity to the idea that when certain things are given to you like this, or a break here, there's something coming that kind of undoes that.
yeah,
I mean, that's absolutely true.
you think they just got your best interest in mind? Well, take these taxes,
but it may not even be a financial hit that comes with it. Like, you're going to save, a couple $1,000s a year on taxes now.
Couple thousand.
But then just, as an example, and then, but you end up paying $2,000 more in groceries over the course of the year because of inflation or whatever. It may not even be that direct one-to-one. It may be these tax cuts happen, and then
one world power.
Well, I mean, ultimately it could lead to something like that. I mean, there's definitely going to be a trade-off to every decision, and I have to be on the look for that. Trump continues to talk about Trump Gaza and remaking the Gaza Strip into Atlantic City. I mean, that's continuing to develop.
Panama Canal.
The Gulf of America has been changed. Did you know that?
They've changed the name.
Go look on Google Maps right now, and if you scroll into that body of water, it does not say the Gulf of Mexico anymore. It says Gulf of America.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. Check it right now, Blake. There's lots happening. It is
if it's that way on Waze.
I bet.
Trump don't play. Son.
It is a very exciting time to be alive. Steak and Shake is now serving beef tallow fries.
He's right. Look.
Tad bump. You text Trump the Addy, he's going to pull up and start scrapping.
Is that not crazy right there?
That is.
Gulf of America. Done.
It is.
A lot of things are gonna have to change their name now.
A lot.
If you're, someone down around the Gulf of Mexico, you ain't nowhere because it don't exist.
That's right.
The American Triangle or the Bermuda Triangle can be.
Garrison knew that was coming. Remember, he told us about that
Years ago.
Yeah.
Talking about it at the wharf.
Yeah, Garrison knew that was coming.
That wharf he runs?
Yeah.
Yeah. With an iron fist.
Panama City?
Though there's nothing about war funny at all, but I do find it hilarious that Trump and the administration is talking to Putin and Russia alone and not even talking to Zelensky about trying to get the war over with.
Well, he is talking with Zelensky. Zelensky's coming to meet with him to sign that deal that just gave the U.S. all these minerals.
The minerals, yeah. But, I mean, he talked to Russia and Russia alone, which Z said he didn't even want to be there.
Right.
But that reminded me of the one world power. Well, the two stronger ones will go talk, and we'll decide what we're going to do with you, you little peon.
Well, it is funny that Trump called Zelensky a dictator. Is that not a quote that he called him a dictator?
It's a quote, but I didn't hear it.
I thought he called him a dictator, and then they asked him what he called Putin a dictator, and he's like, well, I'm not. He was like, I don't use that word lightly. He wouldn't call him one. It was
my buddy,
it was very funny.
You know what else was funny? Is when that Indian, I think it was Indian, or maybe it was somewhere over in the Middle East, the guy was asking Trump a question, and then he said, I can't understand you. But the guy was speaking English. And then the next time the guy was speaking English, and then they had a translator that was translating his English into more clearly understandable English and then telling it to Trump. Did y'all see that?
I didn't see it.
Oh, it's funny. The dude's back. He's like talking English and I can understand him. And then the translator is further translating that into more clearly spoken English to Trump.
Yeah,
that's hilarious.
That is hilarious.
But no, I mean that's interesting news. To call Zelensky a dictator and then not call Putin a dictator. That's just interesting,
right?
I mean,
well, he's not.
That's a negotiation chip,
Yeah, he's not one.
Just kind of a negotiating tool. He's very friendly with Putin to try to get this deal. I'm not saying I understand how you would negotiate a peace deal between Russia and Ukraine. I'm certainly not trying to act like I understand that.
Right.
But why, if you wanted Ukraine, why would you not just flat out refuse to offer Ukraine any help? Why would Trump not strip any help that the Biden administration was giving Ukraine? I mean, why not?
Yeah.
Why are we doing that? What's the point of helping them at all?
Well, I mean, the politically correct scenario is to keep Russia from expanding into Europe and
heck, Ukraine is already theirs.
I
mean, it's already freaking NATO is who's fighting Russia right now anyway.
Oh yeah.
So what's just quit that, just strip the support and then nobody's fighting them.
That's right. Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
And it's not just giving Putin whatever he wants. If he started just tearing through Europe, well, then we would go to war with him directly. We wouldn't even try to do it through proxy.
Yeah. And that would be a different kind of war that we ain't never seen before.
Oh, yeah, correct. Yeah. But the Ukraine thing, I mean, I'm not just saying they can have, but basically you can have Ukraine.
Yeah.
Heck, man.
It's interesting to me how they just left the little guy out right off the rip. He's like, I ain't coming. And they're like, cool. We didn't want you there anyway.
Well, in fast food news, what do you think of Steak and Shake switching to beef tallow for their fries? It's the RFK effect.
What beef tallow? What do you mean?
They're frying their fries in beef tallow. Yeah. No more hydrogenated vegetable oils.
Well, that's going to be expensive.
That's what I'm thinking.
Is it?
Beef tallow ain't cheap.
No, it's high as cat's back.
I've only ate at Steak and Shake once.
It's a darn cat squirrel.
Well, are their fries good to begin with?
Yeah, shoestring fries.
Are they?
I like them pretty good.
You've never ate there?
I've ate there once.
Once. I mean,
WONCET.
I mean, me and Corn, we could have so many first experiences together. You've literally never caught a smallmouth bass. You've never.
I haven't caught a smallmouth.
No,
bass.
it was a largemouth.
No, I'm saying he's caught one now. Now he's not caught a smallmouth. He caught his first largemouth.
No, I don't know that I've ever caught a smallmouth.
Really?
Yeah, you ain't either.
They got some in Carter's Lake.
Now that you're not gonna tell me that.
Prove it.
Okay, I will. There's bound to be some old pictures of me
With a smallmouth.
Yeah,
Bass.
He ain't never
Lake
caught one.
Chickamauga.
Ain't no
Can
smallmouth.
rip them out of there, son.
Go to jail. You be fishing there from Tennessee.
I mean, I haven't caught many. I will say, but I have.
You haven't
Absolutely
caught any.
many. Wow, that's really not true, bud. I am twice the fisherman both of y'all are.
Twice?
Yeah, twice. That is a fact.
You can have the fishing.
I mean,
Now, if we was fishing for catfish, you wouldn't say that.
no, I wouldn't say that. You're right. You're right.
Yeah, you wouldn't say that for catfish, but
crappie fishing, yeah, I would say that.
Now, if we was fishing,
I would.
I'll let you have the bass, but you're not going to say that about crappie fishing.
if we was fishing inshore, you wouldn't say that.
Correct. You can go through the list of what I want, but
if we were fishing for smallmouth, you wouldn't say that.
Yeah, I would. Crappie fish, yeah.
You wouldn't say that if we was fishing for brim.
It's
shell cracker.
Brim and crappie, yeah.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah.
Corn's
it's also not crappie. Don't say that.
Corn's got some big local news.
Well, what do you think about the dang fries, really?
I've never had fries that was fried in beef tallow.
But that's
if it's
I'm
more healthy,
happy about that.
If it's more healthier.
Is that why a fry is considered bad because of what it's fried in?
Yeah.
But if it wasn't fried, if it's fried in something good, then like, hey, roll with it. You got some olive oil.
Well, I mean, potatoes. I don't think potatoes are bad for you.
Right.
So yeah, French fries fried in.
Do you think they're trying to jump ahead of a curve that Kennedy's going to put out here? And
never mind their hamburger.
What do you mean?
Like, okay, we all going to have to start having healthier options to prepare this food and whatnot. So let's just go ahead and get it fired up.
Maybe. I don't know. I think that's a good call.
I'm going to go get me a lap of them.
Yeah.
They're already doing it now?
They're supposedly starting like immediately.
Wow.
Soon as possible.
There's a steak and shack right yonder.
I'm going to hit that up, get me a shake, give me some beef tallow fries.
Dip them fries in that squaw belly shake.
What you talking about?
Right there's gonna be good. Woo! Better than catching an Alabama largemouth, boy.
What you talking about?
Oh my gosh. Local news.
So yesterday, Menlo, Georgia, which is 9 miles from Summerville, at 9 a.m., had a 2.6 magnitude earthquake.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Sure did. And then yesterday at 9 p.m., they had a 2.4 in Macon, Georgia.
Really?
About 8 miles from Macon.
So I didn't feel that one. Yeah. I felt that one in Menlo while we were down there.
Yeah.
So is there a good fault line up there near you?
I'm assuming there is up there through that ridge, I reckon.
Wow.
How about down in Macon?
I mean, that ain't the first time I've heard of a earthquake around Macon. So I'm assuming there's one down there too. I mean, I don't know. I wonder what the actual magnitude number is like when you're like, oh, now this right here, this is the real deal.
Ain't that the Richter scale?
Andy Richter. Yeah.
Not knocking stuff off the wall and whatnot. I don't think 2.6 is getting down.
No, that ain't much.
Is that 2.6 on the Richter scale?
Yeah.
It allows M 2.6. I'm assuming M is magnitude 2.6.
That's mini.
Yeah, that's magnitude.
But the one in Macon.
But what is the scale?
601.
The Richter scale.
Is it the Richter?
Yeah, I'm assuming. That's what I've heard since I was a chitlin. Yeah.
A what?
So get you some of these earthquakes. 2 earthquakes in Georgia in one day.
Chitlin.
That's big.
That's real big.
Did Ann feel it?
I don't know.
Nobody felt it.
If she would have felt it, she would have allowed.
Nobody felt it.
She would have allowed. She felt it.
Nobody
felt it. I ain't living up here in Summerville on these earthquakes.
Nobody.
Now, I'm going to tell you, when I lived in Silver Creek and the boys was little, there was an earthquake somewhere up in this country. And I was getting ready of the morning to go to work, and I heard the door going. I was like, what the I thought the dang furnace or something was getting wild, kicking on real hard. I get ready a little more, and the door was going. I said, "Good night." So I went to work and come on the radio, and that was like earthquake. I don't remember what the number was. It wasn't nothing.
2.6 or something.
Yeah, but
dude, that's not even enough to feel.
How does that be to feel?
I mean, you're gonna have to consult the Richter scale.
3?
But
3
So they were right. I mean, pert near
getting felt.
Yeah.
That was
Somebody
all
that with
boogers
hyper senses, they felt it.
Oh yeah. Them things was almost getting felt right there.
Yeah. How high does the Richter go?
9.
EF4.
9.
EF5.
9. It is 9. I'm telling you.
Is it 9?
We can't hear you, Pepe. You ain't got no microphone. They do need to hear you. The answer's 9 on the Richter scale. 9 is theoretical, but it's 9.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
And you'd feel that.
So it's pretty close, to being felt. Pepe said 3, 2.6. They ain't a half a Richter off.
Menlo's in the eastern Tennessee seismic zone.
Yeah.
Is what it is.
Bill.
I'm not repeating misinformation on the podcast.
It allowed residents felt it in Menlo, Cloudland, as well as parts of southeastern Walker County.
Look, Corn. Okay,
this is what this allowed.
No. So there's a news station in Menlo, Georgia, and they go, "Hey, we get local news. We had a earthquake. It was a magnitude of 2.4. You may have felt it last night." And then they went out and talked to the people on the street of freaking Somerville and said, "Did you feel that hurricane?" They said, "Yeah, I did."
Hurricane.
Whatever. Earthquake. They didn't feel that.
They felt it in Menlo and Walker County.
No, they didn't.
I believe it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Their doors was going.
Menlo's Alabama anyway.
It don't take much to shake something in your house, like something on the shelf.
Yeah.
You can walk through the house and
right. Yeah.
it'll shake,
Yeah. Train going down the track. Shake it. Well, that's local news.
That's not local. That's Alabama. Menlo's Alabama.
No, Menlo's Georgia.
No, it's Alabama.
You say Ringo's Tennessee.
Whatever.
Menlo's Georgia. So is Macon.
Macon is.
Mentone is Alabama, if that's what you're thinking of.
No, that's Alabama. But Menlo's, you call that Alabama.
They had a earthquake there. That's
Whatever.
Local news.
Thanks. Well, that about does it. Good Lord, this show is a disaster. Chad's not here. What? Oh, I see that. Help me, Blake. What are you wearing? Huh?
What?
Well, this show, did you think this show was a disaster, Corn?
No, I think it went good. I think it went real good.
I mean,
the YouTube froze. We can't help that.
Well, that's Creme Pepe's fault.
That's gonna happen. It ain't your fault, bub. It ain't your fault.
Wow.
That's gonna happen. You can't control that, but I think you've hosted very, very well.
Well, it is important to note that this show is brought to you by Barbell Apparel. Put the camera on me, Pepe. Look at this shirt right here. Do you have some of these, Blake?
Oh, yeah.
Ultralight Tech Tee with the Be Hard branding.
Yeah, let me look.
I'm a big fan of this shirt.
You like it?
Oh, big fan. This is my number one piece of gear from Barbell, the Ultralight Tech Tee. The Ultralight joggers are a close second. I kind of go back and forth. That's what you have on, Corn.
Yeah.
Makes his calves look huge.
Yeah. Kyle texted me. He said
What'd he say?
The Be Hard logo should be on. You should be able to get it on that shirt now, just like that one you got, because that was a fresh one,
right?
That they couldn't get. So I think if you go on I hadn't confirmed this. It might take a minute to catch up on the website, but you should be able to get that.
This specific shirt.
Yeah, with that logo on it, and I think even the ultralight joggers, which is what Corn wears perpetually.
Well, I wanted my shorts during that squirrel hunt when me and you did that PT. Man, I was so ticked I forgot some shorts.
Yeah.
I love those shorts.
The Adapt, the thicker ones, I do too. Yeah,
I like the lightens too.
Yeah, I like the cut of the Adapt ones. And I like this Havoc shirt a lot. You wear this a lot.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that's all I wear. And really, what's going on right now with Barbell that I did just remember is pretty much their biggest sale of the year up front that we know about. You can get any pair of pants or joggers or jeans or whatever for $99, which is a really good deal. I mean, I think that's a really good price for their jeans.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all I wear if I'm ever going out on the town or a speaking engagement, traveling with the whole team.
You worked out at CrossFit before. You showed up to PT in them britches before.
In them jeans?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's the thing. With the lifetime guarantee that Barbell has of $99 for their jeans and joggers is a really good deal. So I would recommend getting in on that sale. And also get you one of these ultralight tech tees with the Be Hard logo. It's pretty sweet.
It's on there.
Yeah, it's on the website now, it looks like. So
yeah. Joggers, shorts.
This is the shirt we wear when we are going to work out in. And we do, I'm not going to tell you what it is, but we do have some new things coming with Barbell.
Mm-hmm.
We got some new
graphic shirt.
New graphic shirt, yeah.
Oh, that's big too. Yeah, I
Can we say that?
Yeah.
New graphic shirt. I mean, we're not going to tell them what it is, but
right, yeah, it'll be up soon, and it's going to be big,
real big.
It's going to be big. Yeah, you'll see us wearing it soon. So, thank you to Barbell for sponsoring this episode. And that about does it because the technical difficulties, Chad not being here, Corn's swollen mouth. I don't think it'd be wise for us to continue much longer. You got any super chats, Blake? We'll start reading them. We'll try to react to them. And
I bet you little Virgil does praying hands today.
Okay.
I won't call that.
We had Marty Bingham come in at $9.99.
I remember him.
As the undisputed world record holder of a man out punting his coverage, I'm obligated to pass on the art of courtship to the next generation. Give Hunter a pencil.
Oh, gosh.
We about to get you a lady friend, Pepe. Get ready, Bob.
Marty's saying his wife is better looking than he is. That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
That's what outkick your coverage means. Yeah. Pep.
Yeah, and he's saying he's about to teach Pep how to
court the ladies. Yeah, how to court the ladies.
So here it is. First thing I need to know is what size overalls and shirt he wears. Serious question.
Youth 12.
He's a small shirt. What size overalls do you wear? Small.
Surely.
Yeah, you probably a 26 waist. You don't wear blue jeans? You've never wore blue jeans?
Oh, that's a problem.
Holy moly.
What?
Whoa. You don't know what size waist you are?
Blue jeans.
Small, Marty. You're a 28 waist, aren't you?
Yeah.
He's probably smaller than that.
Probably a 24.
Well,
seriously.
Good night. I don't know.
He's nowhere near as wide as Chili.
That's what I was thinking. I mean, have you seen my tricep lately, dude?
Marty come back in at $9.99. He said this is a lengthy process. To start with, he needs to add the Magnum PI eyebrow wiggle to his morning PT until it becomes muscle memory. Then we can get to work. Do you know about Magnum PI?
Oh, yeah. Tom Selleck. Do you know about him? Pep? Yeah.
Little Virgil come in at $4.99. Thank you for all those, Marty. And thank you.
Marge.
And thank you for being willing to coach Pep.
Pep.
On how to get a lady. So he said he's not going to tell us when he does get one.
Okay.
But little Virgil come in at $4.99 and he wrote something this time.
Uh-oh.
He said, thank you, 3 of 7. I was thinking, baby birds look up to feed and then they fly or fall.
They gone. After that.
With the praying hands.
Wait, did he really
With the
say?
praying hands? Told you about the praying hands.
Did he really? Wow. Have we ever got a super chat comment from Little Virgil? I mean, he's the
Not that I know
he's
of.
the best commenter, but that he must he thought about that one.
Yeah.
Dang.
I mean, that's
what
like
happens. A proverb.
I'm shell shocked by that.
That's what happened.
That's awesome. Thank you, little Virgil.
That's what happened.
I've loved you for years. Going back to when we did it at the old studio, little Virgil was my favorite.
That's what happens.
All right. Chili, I need your reaction for this. Listen. Chili.
Yeah.
Look, bub. Jesse Reams came in at Canadian $399.
Good night.
Blessings from the Yukon. 100 for Corn. 100 for Blake. 100 for Chili.
Good night.
99 for Pepe.
There you go.
And 99 cents for Chad.
Oh, wow.
That's big right there.
That's real big.
399 Canadian.
Who was that?
Jesse Reams.
My gosh, Reams.
Well, me and Corn expect that in our next.
Holy
I expected immediately.
Holy cannoli.
Wow, Jesse. Thank you.
That's big.
That is
Y'all might have done that.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that's our biggest super chat we've ever had.
Yeah, gotta be.
I don't think we've ever had a super chat that big.
That is wild.
That's really disrespectful to whoever gave us one if we had, but I don't think we
I
have
don't
either.
remember it.
Nah.
If you can't give that much in a super chat,
Blake,
that's okay. What, Chili? Thank you, Jesse.
It's just saying your name.
We appreciate that, bub. Juan Nunez coming in at $10.01.
There you go.
Running my first marathon in 2 weeks. I did a trial 20-mile run and finished in 4 hours and 43 minutes and felt okay. But I think I lacked in carbs. Chili, what do you recommend to do, or what do you recommend or do prior to a long run?
Well, if you lacked in carbs, it may be because you didn't eat anything before you ran, which I actually think is a good thing to practice. Because most of the time when you're going to sign up for a race, it'll be early in the morning and you're not going to want to get up super early. And because if you wanted to get up and have a nice breakfast at, 3 a.m. or 4 a.m., whatever time, you'd have to get up that early to let it settle. And that's just, it's not worth the lack of sleep you're getting for that. So it's actually good to try some long runs first thing in the morning without eating anything. But that means you're going to have to really eat well on the run. So, you're just going to have to fuel properly. 300 calories an hour of whatever works for you, and primarily carbs. And I've the more I've ran too, the more I've moved to a like a drink mix based, approach to getting my calories in.
Especially if you're going fast, right?
Yeah. That's definitely the way to go. But yeah, no, there's not much before a long run other than get enough sleep. That's super important.
And come do a dang course, Juan. I've been telling Allison to get you to come out and do a course. Come on and do one, bub.
Which one you want him to do?
Whatever.
Rock?
All of them.
All of them. And bring Allison too.
Every one of them.
No, really, that would that's all I could say. I mean, yeah, fuel properly on the run and get enough sleep. It's hard for everybody to get enough sleep. Corn never gets sleep. But really, that is the biggest thing people could do to train better and feel better on a daily basis is get enough daggum sleep.
Yeah.
I mean, you can have your training dialed in, but if you're not getting enough sleep, then it'll just fall apart.
Eat before you're hungry, right?
Yeah.
When you run and eat before you're hungry.
But those fasted long runs in the morning are tough.
Yeah.
But if you fuel properly on the run, it'll be fine.
We had Glades Dan coming at $9.99. This is for Corn's turkey fund. Them turkeys gonna have to pay the tax man, then use the feathers to fix the truck seat.
Leave that. Thank you, Glade. Leave that.
And this is our final super chat here. Sean Schneider, $20.
Dang, thank you, Sean.
I think an aftershock froze up YouTube. I'll have to go back and catch the middle of the show.
He's saying that earthquake.
It did.
In Menlo.
messed up you.
That's what happened down here.
Yeah, I knew it would.
So
sign it off, Blake.
Thank you guys for tuning in.
Do your signature sign off.
Lord willing, we'll see you next time. Good morning.